Hello everyone and welcome back to the Berserk manga read-through, where today we start volume 16 with chapter 111. Last time we went to the Misty Valley and we got to see some pretty horrific stuff take place, where the elves play war, and not just play war, it's like almost real infighting where they decide to rip each other to shreds and then feast upon the children's corpses. Pretty good. Took a nice turn. Probably one of the most grim and darkest chapters that we've read in the manga. Especially when there's assault involved between an insect and a child. Well done. Good stuff. Today we continue that storyline as we ended chapter 110 with Guts lighting the cocoons, the hive area on fire. He's putting an end to the Misty Valley. And this is our sweet, sweet cover art of some veiny ass looking monster, which is probably going to be somewhere else in the story. I don't expect this to be in the Misty Valley, but this is our volume 16 cover art as we roll on through here and look at our volume 16 cover, like internal artwork. Wow. That's a really interesting... I think this must be like the face of a creature we're going to, that like in Guts is in the reflection of like the eye or something. Wow. That's what it looks like. So, volume 16, Conviction Arc, Lost Children chapter, Monster. And look at that image. Look at that image of Guts. That's awesome. So instead of it being continuing right on from that fight, or like from the Misty Valley, we're back with Jill, Jill's lovely father, who's celebrating being able to be the one to escort the Holy Sea Knights to follow the trail of the Black Swordsman. Onward, men! Sir, if you keep that up with this poor footing... Ha! Ha! And then trips on the horse and falls over. See? I told you so. Oof. Embarrassing. That was nothing. Leave it to your humble servant, Zepek. Like Zepek. I reckon that would be like pronounced like Zepek. Leave it to your humble servant, Zepek. I'll be sure to get you to the Misty Valley safely. Your heart is restless, I understand. I understand, Mr. Zepek. You volunteered for this life-threatening duty out of concern for your child. You are a paragon of parenthood and a devout follower as well. Well, I wouldn't go that far. All hands, dismount. We can't go any further by horse. All hands will proceed to the Misty Valley on foot while the squires and horses remain here. Will you be able to fare well enough, Mr. Zepek? No problem at all. See? Just leave it to me with the old walking stick in hand. What is it? What in... Oh. Yep, just the trail of, corpses that a certain black swordsman has left behind. Look at the one where he's literally hanging by his guts over the tree branch. That's crazy. That's some shit right there. What indeed? This is crazy. Once more, a mountain of corpses. But all the bodies look as if they were blown apart by cannon fire. If this indeed was the work of the Black Swordsman, he must be leading some group of soldiers. I love that, like, when they, like, the rumors about the Black Swordsman and what he's capable of, who he has with him, if anyone, sort of thing, just, like, follows him. They're like, fuck, he must have a whole army to, like, to do this sort of stuff. There's no way he could be the 100-man slayer. I don't think so. What? I think he probably did this on his own. At a glance, these bodies appear to be the work of a cannon or something, but these are unmistakably edged weapon wounds. I think it must have been a rather massive blade, swung with incredible speed. An axe? No, something much more than that. As all the corpses are in the same state, I assume they were all attacked by the same weapon. Additionally, I think it is unnatural to propose there is more than one person who can handle such a weapon. Yeah, no doubt. It sure ain't no axe. He swung around this huge sword that was longer than he was. He's a terror. If that is indeed the truth, then the Black Swordsman is no doubt the Hawk of Azan! Aye. You mustn't litter that name lightly. It would be profane. Yes, I spoke rashly. Now let's depart. Wow. Interesting. Is no doubt the Hawk of and then it's cut off. But the Hawk is femto, right? Because how his helmet and his armor molded to become his new appearance of Purple Batman. So that's really interesting. So the rumors are now actually almost even potentially blending rumors / sightings of the Black Swordsman with a Hawk figure as well. I'm really liking this group as well. I love that there's like obviously people notice and stories spread and rumors and fantastical tales and all of that kind of stuff. And I love that there is actually a group that's like following or like in pursuit of the Black Swordsman. This is a really interesting story that's like unfolding in the background. I like that a lot. The commander is fairly worked up. This mountain of corpses and those village children. If this really is all his doing alone. Black Swordsman. No, Hawk of Darkness is what that cutoff was. I swear I will catch you personally. I swear it on my faith. Hawk of Darkness is very much a femto description. They're blending the two of them into one figure, I guess, because that's interesting. Wow, and there's then we cut back to Guts fly swatting. You need pest control? Look no further than the man with the giant fly swatter and a twinkle in his eye. That he'll get the job done. Damn. Look at these panels. This is great. Just shredding them. Blood splatter everywhere. Wow, it's so cool to see the evolution of the art style as well. I was impressed with the very beginning, and just seeing the evolution, and like obviously when a manga first starts to when it hits sort of like a stride, it kind of falls into the peak art style. I think the art style always changes and evolves for a lot of things. One of the prime examples that I can really speak to in terms of an anime is anime / manga sort of artwork is Dragon Ball Z, or even just Dragon Ball as a saga. Obviously you see how it starts off much softer, with eyes being a lot more rounded and everything not being so sharp and chiseled, and Dragon Ball Z starts off like that as well, and then you slowly over time, around the time of the Cell saga, Android Cell saga, and then peaking in the Boo saga of just everything being quite sharp and chiseled, and you start to see the definition of things changing and a lot more sharper edges, and sort of the peak of Dragon Ball's art style is definitely in that sort of Cell saga to Boo saga. It looks the best, and just carries such an awesome feeling for me. And then it goes into the modern era, and then you've got Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT also exists, and that sort of carries that same art style as well. But then Dragon Ball Super is like, instead of being hand drawn and like cell animation and like all of that kind of like the old school animation styles of drawing all the frames, instead it's like digitally done. A lot of stuff gets skipped, and sometimes you can lose that artistic integrity. And the art style like changes or evolves into something like, I guess, sometimes more modernized and stuff like that. And something that I at least know about the Berserk like manga is the artwork is always held in such a high regard, and that's really like nice to like know, at least going into this, that I'm always just going to be so impressed and happy with the artwork, because it's just constantly beautiful. And I am aware that Miura has quite a reputation for having a very particular and obsessive attention to detail, so like it's nice to see that, and I know that if there was like a proper full-length supervised by Miura like anime series, it would probably never release because it would need to be held to that same standard. There'd be no cutting corners on frames where you have like those meme images of Dragon Ball Super when it first started, and you're just like, what is that? They really cleaned up and improved by the end of that series, but it constant ridicule and comparisons to like older art styles and stuff. The point that I'm trying to make is it is cool and interesting to see an art style evolve and change over time, and there always tends to be that like middle part where the art style almost like peaks, or it's like something like generally like the favorite art style, and then it might like change or evolve like a bit even more, and people might love that, people might be nostalgic for the original kind of stuff. But just looking at how Guts is drawn in these scenes here, like this is so perfect for me. I love how he is portrayed, because I was like impressed when we first started, but like getting into and seeing it now, seeing the Black Swordsman in his glory and how he's drawn now, so much better. So I'm very excited to see how that's going to continue to like to change as well over time of the story, as Guts will also, you know, progress in as a character. So it's going to be very interesting to see future events and how that can potentially change things. But as he stands amongst the flames, the burning flames of bugs and children and corpses and cocoons and everything, just absolutely crazy looking. This ferocious monster of a swordsman. You bastard! Not bad for a human, but... See? There are still many more of them. You won't win if they all attack at once. Meanwhile, Guts will do a spinning tornado fly-swatting attack. This is punishment for trashing the emergence grounds. Everybody, chew him slowly. And go! I'm just excited for Rosine to either no longer be an elf demon or no longer be on screen, so I don't have to worry about censoring a child's elf nipples. Because I just see them and I'm like, oh yeah, they're there again. Do they need to be? Not really. But there they are. And they all attack at once. And Guts is going to struggle. Guts! Ooh, chomping down and biting on him. Haha, bye-bye, Mr. Tough Stuff. You were kind of fun. Dude, the smile, though? We're getting, like, these fucking, like, maniacal smiles from him recently. And he pushes forward. Oh, wow. Pushes forward right through the flame. Rosine's just like, what? Wow. Okay, so he's just like, well, fucking, there's one way to get bugs off of me, and that's to douse myself in flame. Holy crap, dude. Eek! What's he thinking? The elves! Fuck. Holy shit, man. Look at this. He shoves the... Oh, wow. And he shoves the sword right into a cocoon. So... Oh, wow. It's like the liquid pours out to, like, which, like, washes and, like douses the flames on him, but also at the same time covering himself in, like, metamorphosis guts and liquid, like, with the skeleton coming out, tasty. The cocoon's insides put out the fire. That's right, nothing like a elf cocoon cocktail to put out your flames. Oh. Guts. Literally. His name, and he's covered in them. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's one hell of a panel. That is insane. He's got intestines in his mouth. Why? Remember when Guts used to vomit? Now he's like, yeah, dude. Yummy. Dude, are you really human? What the hell are you? That's the end of Monster. Dude. Wow, chapter 112, let's go. Dude. As the face falls to the ground. Ugh. A forest ghost. Those were the words that went through my mind when I first saw him, lit by the lightning flash. But he, the man in front of me right now, is nothing so gentle as that. Sky Demon. You'll pay! You're going to pay! Oh wow. Up comes the sword. Oh, and she's flying through like the emergence chamber, which is still falling apart from the flames. She has to like duck and weave through all of the cocoons, which means while she's focused on dodging something that Guts isn't even controlling, Guts has like the focus and the advantage to be able to attack her while she's too busy trying to not get attacked by the overwhelmed by the environment. And he speeds on through. Ooh, she got a thing. So that is actually not just for show. That thing launches out, attacks the sword. He quickly deflects it, slices right through the tree above. Damn. Can't fly fast because of those cocoon trees, and my dust will get blown off by the flames. That was his intent. Oh wow, he got the, yeah, I was noticing just this part was cut off. Guts managed to slice just one of the antenna off. Ever so closely. Whoa, and then he comes up from fucking behind. Guts is like, I'm going to viciously murder this child. Got her. Oh, and she quickly jumps up. This man is like deathly focused. This around here though, this is the... Man, that's longer than I thought. Damn. I missed again. Rosine! It's no use, Jill. Yeah, don't try and get in the way right now. Otherwise you're gonna get sliced right through. Guts flinches. Ooh, the brand of sacrifice. It's all gone. Everything's burned up. Whoa. Whoa. She's transforming even further. To become like the Sky Demon, I guess. Whoa. Oh, look, these are the eyes. Is this is this the cover art? Like the cover that we saw of like the eyes and guts in like the reflection. My elves, my land, before long, all of it will burn in these flames. It can't be stopped now. Rosine? Is that Rosine? But whatever. I don't need them. Not anymore. Holy shit. I have wings. I can fly anywhere, to some new place. I'll make a new paradise, so I don't need anything anymore. Just as long as I have Jill. However, you alone have to pay. And she's turning into like the literal like queen. What the? Yeah, okay, so it's not on the cover art because she looks different. There's no like teeth involved, but she's in like a little like translucent pod thing. And she looks like a swordfish right now with the antenna being so spiky. Look at that, like demonic bee wasp queen elf thing. Holy crap. And that's the end of Sky Demon as we see a further demonic transformation that is much more fitting for what we've come to expect of our demons. That's one hell of a transformation. The next chapter, our lovely next chapter, is continuing straight on, as it should, as Jill struggles to hold on from, I guess, like the just gale force winds of those new demon wings. Forget this! Swords won't do any good at this point! A bloody night sky. A bloody night sky. Look at that. Every panel, man. Every panel is a work of art. Every panel is just insane. Like, there's no like that. You can have like simplified panels, sometimes comedic ones of Puck, sometimes one that like have a little less detail as compared to like double spreads or like shots that are pulled back. But I have never seen a panel outside of like the exceptions of ones where it's literally like Puck's face being like two eyes in a triangle. Like outside of that, I'm talking about like when an actual panel is being drawn. I've never looked at one and gone, oh yeah, like he didn't put any effort into that one, or that one is like a little filler panel on the page. Like everything, every single shot just has like the same level of detail and consistency. Especially the amount of line work with in terms of like directional clues of where like everything is going, like, and then the inclusion of all the sound effects as well over the top of that. It's insane. So Guts is getting blown back too. It's fast. No, scratch that. I can't see it. Wow. Beautiful demon moth queen. That's funny. Maybe I was off target from losing an antenna. But next time, sting. You okay, Jill? Yeah, you? Rosine. Oh, that stoked the flames. Yeah, this shit's burning, baby. What the hell what are these? What's going on here? And also, what's going on in here? I feel like she's about to lay some fucking eggs, because she looks like she's got the whole queen belly thing going on. Coming right for Guts. Shoom! Sound effect. Wow, just fucking eviscerating the whole place. She's aiming right for my head at that speed. What is that? That explosive blast trailing her, and the thunderous sound afterwards. There's no use trying to strike me down or flee. There's no one in the world faster than the Queen of the Elves. So she comes down, and I guess that there's like sound coming out of these, like going kee, according to that sound effect, and another sound effect in relation to, I think there's something out of her butt, making a bunch of sound as well. She just streaks by and nearly obliterates me. I can't hear after those booms either. This ain't good. Even if I try to attack, my timing's way off. So getting like blinded or like, you know, can't even see because she's moving so fast, and then just having his like hearing blasted as well. Whoa, that's weird. Alright, I'll aim a little slower. Stop. How to stop it? Head skewer! I name my attack. It's slowed down. Sting! 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 Slowed down enough for Guts to do something. Wow. Are you stupid? Even if you do that, I'll just skewer your arms and head. I can see it. Oh wow, there you go, he can see. Whoa, holy fuck, Guts. So Guts blocked and put his metal arm in a way where the skewer would bend. So it goes right through his actual arm, bends off the metal arm to slice past his head, but that means that he has her now. Wow. The things that Guts has to do sometimes to get an opening or to get a chance is he has to completely put himself in the most vulnerable position, and he is so smart. Like, he is incredibly strategic. That's why he's still alive, is like he gets put in these absolute desperate scenarios and he does something unbelievable that ends up like just working. But it's very much like the most risky plays ever, where he's like, he'll take that hit in order to give himself an opening because it's his only chance. Guts, Mr. Swordsman. Yeah, because he's now got her. All it took was getting a bit of a forearm piercing. There she's like shooting shit out of her butt like a rocket ship. Say what? I missed again? Yeah, there you go, bud. Oh well. Maybe I'll be just as nice. Maybe it'll be just as nice to stare at your bloody face for a while. Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure about that. Wow. It's a date in the starry sky. Hold me close now, honey pie. Fuck. Falling asleep so soon? For shame, as we have such a pretty view of the moon. Upon a closer look, you really are quite handsome. I kinda see why Jill might like you. But it's still too soon for Jill. She's still a child. You can't have her. I don't think he wants her. Also, you're still a child. Don't talk about this stuff. Go to school, read books, play sports, I don't know, grow up, have life experiences, get traumatized, do character development, and then we can talk. 20 years later, don't go, she's still a child. Jill is mine, and mine alone. I don't think Jill even wants to be involved with a giant sky demon moth queen either. But, you know, we won't open that can of bugs. Now, this is the end. I'm going to fly at full speed and tear you to shreds. Guts, anytime now, like... I'm assuming because Guts' obviously actual physical human arm is out of action, he's going to do the old cannon explosion right in the face. He can just pull it. I'm waiting for a cannon shot. Maybe, can he fire the crossbow one-handed? I'm not sure. We'll see. But here we go. The arm's coming up. The arm's coming up. Bye-bye. This time I really mean it. Why did she give him a kiss? Why did you do that, Mira? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, the arm comes up. And just a look in his eye. She's like, wait, what? You don't know what this arm's capable of, boy. And the cannon comes out. Sorry. I don't like kids. Fucking blasts the stomach. Wow, right through too. Fuck. There's your move, boy. Wow. As Jill just sees just a beautiful shot. Wow. The explosion as her abdomen is on fire and Guts falls with her, and it's the end of a bloody night sky. There you go. That's incredible shit right there. But now Guts has to also now survive a fall. It's okay, guys, we have Puck. It's okay, guys, we have Puck. We have Elf Dust to heal all wounds. I'm genuinely surprised that Puck hasn't been like, hey Jill, you know what would be a good idea? Leaving the burning forest, maybe. Getting out of the way. Must be hard to breathe in there, you know? With all the smoke and flames and the smell of burning elf corpse. Like, Puck, get Jill out of there so she can breathe some fresh air. She can you can still see the fight, just not right in the mess of it. Guts naturally falls on some trees to break his fall and lands like and that's one hell of a landing too. Now, you imagine how much that would hurt. Like, not the metal hand, that's fine as a way to break fall, but like if I landed on the ground with my like palm to the thing, yeah, that's a broken arm. Especially because he got skewered before. It's like, that's a broken arm. Oh, yeah, like, dude, like, come on, man. Fuck. Why? Why did I miss? Oh, did he miss with the cannon? Was he aiming somewhere else? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, he's still got a hit. He's still got a hit, but I guess maybe he wasn't going for like her like right in the face. The space between demon and man. The space between demon and man. That's such an interesting title. Yeah, so she's still alive, but like pretty fatally wounded with that cannon shot. She's not flying after that. He sees his sword, waiting for him to reclaim. I think he broke his arm. I think he did bust his arm. It looks like it. Damn right he should have. This is the human part of Guts here. Who, if you're gonna land from a great height with your palms flat after you got your arm skewered through, you're gonna take some damage, man. Like, at least the arm. Wow, so she's just like furiously just like whipping that thing around. Where are you? Where'd you go? Damn it, what a mess. I'm about to dig my own grave. I've already blown 3 chances to off her. Wow. Is her appearance distracting me? Or is it Jill's story? Am I really such a softie? Look at me, at this mess. I went too easy on her, and now I can hardly hold my sword. Wow. Black it out. I'll take my urge to kill one more time and black everything else out. So there's a part of him that feels like he's like struggling to actually commit to it because there's like some conflict there, potentially from Jill, which is very interesting. But how do I dodge that whip thing and get close to her in this shape? Even if I do get close, my gunpowder's bottomed out. No more cannon. He's got to do something creative with that sword. And then Jill is out there, caught in the flames, dude. That fool, she's still wandering around here. Oh, interesting. What's happening here, Guts? Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh, we're completely surrounded. Never mind, Puck, just get away. I couldn't be so inhuman. Oh, but then I'm an elf, and I'm about to be chestnuts on an open fire. As he burnt his little butt. Yeah, that's it. I'll burst one of those over my head, just like Guts. Everything's alright. No, never. Hehe, we want blood. Grr, you got a better idea, stupid girl? That's right, I am stupid. Jill? I knew it was true. See, didn't you even say so? Now I regret everything. I knew this too. Enough, leave me alone. Go away and leave. Stupid me. Jill, if you sit there like that, you're just gonna die. You didn't come this far to die, did you? Wow, as more just like flames come burning down on top of them. She goes to almost like accept her fate as we're seeing like the burning branches snap. Yeah, I knew that this was gonna happen. So this is so Guts's thing here as he sees Rosine, him and Jill, is he's like, he's going to use Jill as bait. He's going to use Jill as bait. Because Rosine is going to try and save Jill, and that will be his opening. You alright, Jill? Rosine? Oh, and then picking her up. Don't worry. Trust me. I'll carry you somewhere safe. Wait here until I take care of him. Oh, her guts are just pouring out, dude. Then, the two of us will go, where no one can stop us. Somewhere far, far away. Rosine. Yeah, wow. Oh, he's hidden. And just rustling over here, we see an eye, singular, poking out. And then, yeah, fuck, dude. Wow. He rushes out. Man, I think Man is also on fire here. Man pushes out. She looks behind her, straight up impaled by that slab of iron right through, which is so close to Jill as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, like right next to Jill. Damn, that's it. That's a killing blow. Drops Jill, naturally. Jill falls. Oh. Jill falls, but one of the cocoons pops over the top to put the flames out, but covers her in the old goop. The old elf metamorphosis cocktail coming on down. Free with complimentary child corpse. Yep. Shower time. Good, yep. That's not coming out for weeks. As Rosine launches herself up. So she actually, just out of desperation, still pushes herself up and into the air to get away. With Rosine covered in all of the nice things. He knew Rosine would come and save Jill. he just kept quiet and watched the fire engulf her, hiding himself behind a curtain of flame. Jill, now's our chance to escape. She's like literally just screaming. She's like, ugh. Why is Jill reacting this way? Why? That's kind of crazy. But wow, and she's just like, she's doing this thing that moths do, like when you're like trying to kill a moth. I don't like moths. When you're trying to kill a moth and they're already frantically flying around without a single purpose in their entire existence, and then when you threaten that meaningless existence, they fucking go wherever they want. And Guts is holding on via the sword here. That sword is still wedged right in there. Who are you? Why are you so... Every last human you scum snacked on playing your games. You wouldn't remember. You wouldn't remember. A human. A human must never be allowed to cause pain for an elf. Oh, the whip's coming out to try and whip him off. And that's the end. Wow, it's still this I guess fight or encounter is still not over at this point, which what I thought was like a total killing blow. She's still in, whips him off, sword comes out, and that is the end of the space between demon and man. That is the end of chapter 114. This has been such an insane fight, and like, there's just been some choice visuals in this chapter. Very gruesome. Very, very gruesome. But this is good shit. This is an incredible chapter of the Conviction arc, our Lost Children chapter. Next time, we start with chapter 115 and beyond, where I guess we'll continue the fight against the demonic Moth Queen. And we'll just have to see how this fight continues, but absolutely loving this. The art is incredible, the detail absolutely stunning, and Jill and Puck, especially Puck, they're really just seeing the lengths Guts will go to get his kill, and you will be used as leverage if that means he'll get his kill, because it's at that point in time, that's his way of doing it. He's not going to be able to do it otherwise. And yeah, Puck just being like, wow, he totally just used Jill as bait because he knew Rosine would save her. So we'll see how that continues next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.